Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's Dan here from sportscardsuk, and in today's video we're going to be looking at, can you make a profit sending cards to MGC? So I've built up a spreadsheet of purchases I've made of single cards, the amount of money it's cost to send to MGC, some other variables, and whether I made a profit sending cards to MGC and then selling them as graded cards. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video and take a look at the spreadsheet. Looking at the spreadsheet, you can see what I've done is I've listed in column A1 all of the cards that I've sold. So what I will do is I will put up, as I speak, I'll put up a picture of the card so that you know which card I'm talking about. So the first card that we have is the Charizard. The second card that we have is the Paddy the Baddie. The third is the McGregor Topps Chrome 2019. We got the George Russell Driver Refractor card. We got the Jack Grealish Topps 2015. We got the Lewis Hamilton number 6 Topps Now. We got the Vlahovic Rookie Ticket. We got the LaMelo Ball Don Russ, a Ronaldo Merlin Topps Chrome Refractor, and a Spider-Man 1994 Marvel card. So those are the cards that we're looking at. Next up, we've got the purchase price. So for the Charizard, we have a purchase price of £18.32. It was actually something, I think it was like 24 in US dollars or something like that. So I had to convert that. For some reason, I couldn't find the eBay conversion, but it works out to be about £18.32. The Paddy the Baddie card I bought from Trading Cards UK. So I paid £7 for that, as I bought a lot of 5. McGregor, I bought a bundle of 8 cards from the US, and I divided it by 8, and the actual item price for the McGregor card, which was a bargain, was £3.16. The George Russell Driver Refractor card I bought for £30 on eBay. Grealish $24.95, which also came with the Topps Match Attacks rookie. Hamilton I bought directly from the Topps website, so that was £7.99. Vlahovic I packed from a Chronicles cello pack, so I haven't put any value on that one, but a Chronicles cello pack would probably be about £20 if you were to give the value for that. LaMelo Ball £15, Ronaldo again I packed, and Spider-Man was £16.99, which I definitely overpaid for because someone came up to me at the show and paid £3 for one of those. But there you go. Now the grading price I put as £7. So the reason I put £7 is MGC have a members club where you can send 5 cards to them for £30. So it works out to be £7 a card to send to them if you're part of the membership club. Now, if you want me to, I can, and I have done calculations, change this to £11.05, which is the price of the bronze model, but with my 15% off. And so if I change that to £11.05, you can see it changes the profit. So, but I'll leave it as 7 for now. I think that's fair, because if some of these are lower value cards, and I think the most important thing is to say that if you have a Michael Jordan rookie card, something that's of high value, you are going to want to get the maximum value out of that, and you yourself are going to be thinking, what is the maximum value that I can get out of this Michael Jordan rookie card? So you're probably going to send it to PSA, because you're going to pay £100 to submit to PSA. I know the £50 value is going to come at some point, but I don't think we know when. At the time of making this video, I don't think it's out yet. But at the moment, it's costing $100 or £100 to send to PSA. That £100 is nothing if you think that Michael Jordan rookie card is going to get a PSA 10. If I'm sending a Ronaldo Topps Chrome Merlin, £100 is absolutely stupid, and I'm not even going to get £100 if I get a PSA 10. So MGC is perfect for your sort of smaller to mid-range cards, because you're actually going to get a lot of value out of those, and it's just impossible to send those sorts of cards and try and make a profit to PSA at the moment. Maybe you could do that on the £12 submission, but that doesn't exist anymore. So when people ask me to compare MGC to PSA, it's a slightly difficult one for me, because you're comparing someone that is a UK grading company that is cheaper to grade with and has just started to someone that is a US grading company that is £100 to submit to them and have been grading cards since 1991 and have graded 40 plus million cards. You can't really compare the two. It's not, in my opinion, a real fair comparison. But the idea of this video is, can you still profit by sending cards to MGC? Which this video is basically to prove that you can. And I know there's a lot of people that aren't fans of MGC and prefer to submit with PSA, and that's absolutely fine. But if you can submit 5 cards to PSA or 1 card to PSA a month, or you can submit 10 cards to MGC at the same price, then you're definitely going to make more of a profit on 10 cards than you would on 1 card that you've sent to PSA. So that's what I'm showing you here. So now the MGC grades are important. I've decided to add those on there. I did add those last minute, but I actually decided that was important to show because there are some 8s and 9s here that if they were 10s, then actually they would have been a lot more, worth a lot more than they were. So, and we'll talk about that, especially with the Vlahovic card. So we've got raw value. I thought it was important to work out what the raw value of cards were. So I checked eBay comps just to make sure. So for example, let me choose one here that's a good example. So Spider-Man, for example, has gone down. So it looks like I paid too much. Same with the LaMelo Ball. The LaMelo Ball went down because I paid for the Don Russ before the Optic came out. And that is something, probably a discussion for another video. Don't buy Don Russ before Optic had come out. Wait till Optic's out and then Don Russ will decrease. And I knew that. I've known that for a long while. I was just impatient. But if we look at something that's gone up, for example, the Paddy the Baddie card, I bought that at £7 and now the raw value is £17. So I thought that was important to show because then that shows I'm not just getting bargain buys, and that actually I'm looking at eBay comps as well to see the actual value of what cards are selling at the time of making this video, as opposed to when I purchased the card. So next to raw value, you can see sale price. So for example, the Charizard I sold at £45. So you can see we're in a profit there. Paddy was 40, McGregor was 60, Russell was 100. We got the Grealish at 80, Hamilton was 48, Vlahovic was 140, LaMelo Ball was 70, Ronaldo 20, and Spider-Man 55. So those were the sale prices in the MGC case. So then next to that column, you can see value added to card. So we got £34 value added to the Charizard. We got £23 value added to the Paddy, 55 to McGregor, 75 for George Russell, 50 for Grealish, 23 for Hamilton, 20 for Vlahovic. And you can see the Vlahovic, only £20 value was added. However, if that was a PSA 10, again, that would be a different story. And the prices went up before. The prices were going up, but they still went up after I sold the card as well. So the comps on that one in terms of the raw value are about 120 of recent comps. So that had actually gone up even after I sold the card. Obviously with the Juventus move. LaMelo Ball £62, Ronaldo 16, and Spider-Man £47. Now fees, I factored in fees here. I've put fees at 20%. So I'm talking about eBay fees. I'm talking about buying your, which is about 13%. Any promotional percentages that you've used on eBay could be factored into that. Postage costs. Yes, the buyer will pay the postage, but I'm talking about a top load or a sleeve, a mail bag to send it in, team bags even. So I've worked out 20% I think is a fair value for fees. And then the total price, and you can see the calculation that I've used here, is sale price minus purchase price plus the grading price and minus fees. So my total profit is for Charizard £10.68, Paddy I got £18 profit, McGregor 37.84, Russell 58, Jack Grealish £32.05, Hamilton £23.41, Vlahovic £105, LaMelo Ball 34, Ronaldo 9, and Spider-Man £26.01. So my total profit of grading 9 cards with MGC was £353.99. Now you'll notice at the bottom there I've got no £5 added to Russell and Spider-Man. Those fees I added at £5 because they weren't sold on eBay. They were actually sold at the London Card Show. So I factored in table price and petrol costs. And they weren't just the 2 cards that I sold at the London Card Show. So I thought that was particularly generous for those 2 cards. So hopefully this kind of gives you an idea of whether you can make profit using MGC. Now, if I had sold all of these cards on Instagram, for example, and I had 0 fees, then we can see that my total profit, and eBay is definitely my preferred method in terms of selling cards, my total profit actually would have been £464.59. So that's my total profit if I were to sell just on Instagram. Now, if I were to use the grading price as £11.05, which is the cost of grading the cards individually without the members club, and then that includes my 15%, which if you are interested in grading with MGC, then you can use the 15% code in the description. Then I'm still making a profit of £313.49. I think they have a silver service, which is around £20. I think it's £22, for example. So if we work out what that would be, here we are. So this shows an interesting story now. So we've got a loss on the Charizard. We've got £3 profit on Paddy, £22 on McGregor, 43 still on Russell, and then we've also got a loss of £6 on the Ronaldo. Now what that is actually showing us is that with the lower value cards, it doesn't make sense to use the higher services to submit them if you're looking to make a profit. With the more expensive cards, we're still turning a profit, but it's obviously going to be less because we've got more expenditure. So that kind of gives you an idea that MGC is really at the lowest point in terms of the monthly submissions, absolutely perfect to be sending cards to that you don't have as much value as something like I mean, at the top end, a Michael Jordan rookie sticker. So if you do have these kind of rookie cards of people like Hamzat Shemaev, where you might not be, it might be a Chronicles rookie, for example, MGC on the bronze submission is absolutely perfect, and you're looking probably to make a profit from that. And as you can see here with the Charizard and the Ronaldo, the actual card themselves aren't worth that much, but having it a Ronaldo in a 9, actually, if we're spending £22 to get that card graded, it's not giving us enough room to be able to make a profit. Maybe if the Ronaldo got a 10, actually we might be in profit, but that particular Ronaldo did only get a 9, so my sale price for that card was £20. Now maybe my sale price, you could argue, is a little bit low on that card, but I do think that was probably fair. It's nowhere near a rookie of Ronaldo, and that is one I think I did take a best offer on. So hopefully this video gives you kind of an idea. One question that I always get is, can you make money sending cards to MGC? And I think this video does prove you can. If you did kind of enjoy the sort of the data and the analysis of purchases and sales and other bits and pieces, do let me know. If you'd like to see more videos like this, then again, do let me know. This particular video isn't sponsored by MGC. It's just a question that I get a lot, as I do have a grading series with MGC where I submit 10 cards a month to MGC. Some of them I keep for the personal collection, and then some of them I do sell. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope it has answered some of the questions. I think the answer is confidently yes. You can profit sending cards to MGC, and if you are looking to get that quicker turnaround and make a profit, then obviously you'll have to kind of work out how much value you're looking to get out of that card and how expensive that card is to see if you're going to make a profit. So there we go, a slightly different video. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed the angle as well. I've done a sort of a new different camera angle to try and get some better picture quality out of my camera. I do still like the angle where I'm kind of in the corner and you can see more of me. But I'm hopefully going to use a second camera to try and do that, as I had autofocus issues with this Canon G7X. So I've gone for a kind of a closer up shot so that hopefully it looks a bit more professional for you. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, obviously please just drop a big like on the video. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. Hit that bell icon so that you don't miss a video, and I'll see you on the next Sports Cards UK video. Thanks very much.